And last but not least, certainly not least, the tokenized stocks are coming to Hedera thanks to this company. Real world assets, I think, are going to be a really important metric in this narrative in this cycle. And I think it's worth paying attention to. This company called Swarm is bringing these assets to the Hedera DLT. That's right, the company is called Swarm or Swarm Markets. Big news for RWAs and DeFi. Hedera Foundation and Swarm Markets have launched stocks on-chain like Apple, Tesla, and MicroStrategy. Kind of an irony there with MicroStrategy, right? Because you have a stock that's based on crypto, and then the stock is now being tokenized again. That's like getting a little too meta for me. EU prospectus regulation compliant, available to both retail and institutional investors. Here's why this matters. And so I come from the US. A lot of people in the US think, why do you need this? You can just get the stock. But all of us can't do that. It's a really important point here. Unlike many tokenized stocks in crypto, these aren't synthetics. They're one-to-one backed by real shares held in institutional grade custody. And that's a really important point. RWAs to me aren't really RWAs unless they are backed by a real asset. So one of my issues with Lofty AI, which is a market for real estate on crypto where you buy tokenized real estate, you're not really buying tokenized real estate because the token's price is separate from the actual price of the property. That's what happened when they introduced the automatic market maker. It just totally screwed that up. So a really important point there. Anyway, did I skip ahead? No. Innovation, instant redemptions. Hedera users can exit positions immediately, no waiting for traditional T+2 settlement. This is made possible by redemption pools found first on Hedera, which are more capital efficient than AMMs and don't need inflated on-chain TVL. Well, that's good. That's what I'm talking about exactly. Automation, unlimited liquidity from TradFi thanks to Swarm's automated infrastructure. Smart contracts on Hedera can trigger a buy-sell order in TradFi markets during market hours and delivers stablecoins back on-chain. Very cool. This approach solves one of tokenized assets' biggest problems, exit liquidity. So kind of what we're talking about here, while keeping the focus on real utility, not hype metrics. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So the AMM was supposed to provide that liquidity. The problem is it totally screwed up the price matching. So prices were the tokens became their own price asset. They weren't tied to the underlying real estate anymore. And that's just the start. They got tokenized stocks will integrate into DeFi, enabling on-chain lending, DAO treasury strategies, advanced collateral use cases, on-chain assets for the bear market, all that good stuff. And remember, Hedera is EVM compatible, and you can read more about this on the thing. I think that gives us quite a bit of information about what that means. So I really like this because I think it matters to have real one-to-one backed assets, not a token that's like a synthetic, which is what happened on Lofty AI for real estate. It really became its own. It really became a synthetic asset. Actually, it's not even. I wouldn't even call it that. It just became decoupled from the real price. See, you don't want like your Tesla token to not be worth what Tesla is worth and instead have its own market. So I think what they're doing is really smart. I think this is a great company and a great use case for Hedera, which is super fast and environmentally friendly. This is why I get excited about Algorand, about Hedera, about Link 2. I like the stuff they're doing, very different type of approach. All this stuff is super awesome. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited about. Anything going on that you think I'm missing that I should see with Hedera or another chain, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm Frugal BC. Stay safe out there, and I will see you in the future.